So this is the Alloy Sniper, and it's an interesting board. It's definitely aggressive all mountain. It's not for your for your faint of heart.
No.
Now it's not like the Alloy DODs. Those are nuts. Those are shithouse nuts, super camber boards.
Right.
But this is still, you know, Nidecker engineered, but it's got that old school full camber,
Thing is
setback
really
directional. Yeah, it's got a good bit of camber for an aggressive all mountain board, and this really sums up, like, this just reminds me of the early 2000s with what was it? I think it's a Nidecker Platinum, if I can remember correctly, and it had just a big boa camber, and it was made for kind of just carving and really directional bombing, and it just feels like a mellower version of that. I think it has just a touch of early rise, but I think it's mostly camber, and just a mean carving machine, you know. Even with all the setback, it wouldn't really be like a first choice for powder.
No, it would sink in powder.
Yeah, we compared it to, you know, we always try to compare our boards to favorites. We compared it to the loaded Algernon, which is one of our favorite aggressive all-mountain boards. And it's a nice pair-up, but this is modern aggressive all-mountain with a nice bit of early rise here. You know, it's like 65% camber, where this is like, feels like 90-95% camber. And while this definitely had a little more carving power, had a little more pop out of the turn, this just felt like the better board if you're looking for an all-rounder. This feels more quiver specific, and it does a great job at it. But what'd you think of it, Zobes?
I mean, I thought it was good. Like, turn initiation's excellent. Like, we're just on groomers today, so it's pretty mellow condition. We're not going powder, we're not going on the icy stuff or anything. I think this would do good on an icy slope. It has that camber that's going to cut in and do really well. You're not going to lose an edge. Steeper stuff, you can like set in an edge just in case you get a little out of control. Stopping power is going to be really good.
Yeah, it had good grip.
Yeah, really good grip.
Remember the other day when we were riding and it was all stormy and like really hard, chunky spots? I would try to find that soft spot to engage in a carve, but sometimes I'd finish out in a hard spot and it would still hold its edge.
Right.
So,
yeah, this is definitely an enjoyable board for groomers, a little bit icier. Obviously, if it's chunky, any board's going to get pushed around, but this thing would do a little better than, you know, your flimsy reverse camber boards for sure. Yeah.
And we tried it with the Burton Genesis X and Genesis, and it had no problem with the Genesis today. Nope. We could just, it's one of those boards that even though it's aggressive and catchy, it's very quick edge to edge. Right. You could just snap it back and forth, and it has that fun spring, so in tight spots, it can make a turn. Yeah. You just have to be careful when skidding your turns, because there is camber way out at the furthest point. And it's funny though, after, we've ridden this for a few days now, but after riding the DODs this morning and going to this, it's like, that's mellow. It's mellow,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And you'll see, if you see the DOD reviews in a sec, you know, like scroll over to the DODs and you'll see what we're talking about.
This is the board, like I would say, I could definitely shred down like the steeper stuff in this and just like point it.
Yeah.
And this would hold its edge like amazingly. Good speed. It would hold its own. Like it wouldn't be flimsy or anything like that. We didn't really get a chance to do high speed today. A little too packed, you know. Christmas, yay, Merry Christmas. But for the most part, definitely enjoyable.
Yeah, I think it definitely isn't a one-board solution unless you're really into the old school camber, true camber ride. I think I would like to see this, like have rocker right here. I don't even care about the tail, because for most people who are getting this board, they're not really riding switch that much, and if they do, it's more of a novelty. Just the occasional, like, hey, let me give my legs a break on a traverse. Right. Where, and it still, I don't think would affect carving too much. Yeah. But all in all, you know, it's a Nidecker made board, good pop, just, you know, well done.
Good feel.
Yeah, even though it's made in Tunisia, that plant's come a long way over the years. I don't see any real construction flaws or anything, so it's done a good job. That's the Sniper.